All right, so TRX suspension trainer, there's lots that you can do with this. I'd love to run an actual workshop with you guys at some point. We'll line that up. But some simple stuff. You can go from everything like mobility. So if you're working on somebody's like shoulder mobility, maybe bringing them to their comfort, their full range of motion, offset the stance. You can do single arm, keeping tension on the top arm, feeling a nice stretch down behind them into a little bit of extension and external rotation. And then the same on the opposite side, trying to keep some distance between the traps and the ears. You might even try it both arms together. So that's super simple kind of mobility stuff. You've got always keeping tension on the straps. You can get some guys working into rotation with that, building it up, bring in the hips. Right, good golf swing stuff there. Yeah, working on a hinge pattern, whatever you really want to do. Single leg deadlift. Okay, so you got lots of variation. Now this just assists them with balance, right? Because they've got a little bit of pressure in the strap, keeping that knee soft on the standing leg. Away we go. Hit your 8 to 10. Check on the other side and see if it's better or worse. You obviously with upper body, most people are internally rotated very tight through the front body. I always make sure I'm doing about 3 back exercises or pulling exercises to 1 push. So let's look at a couple pull exercises. Your straightforward rows, inverted rows, okay? So focusing on shoulder blades being down and back as we pull. How do we make it easier? Very, very simple. We step further away from the anchor point, right? So then now I just take a 2-4 inch shuffle backwards, and now I'm using less body weight. So pretty much any ability can do these exercises. You can even stagger the stance to keep the weight a little bit more even throughout the reps, the concentric and eccentric phase. And then obviously making it harder by bringing those straps up higher so that you can then actually get more underneath the rig, okay? So I showed you that in the last video, pulling them up like so. Then maybe I want to go into a knee bent, hip drive, row like so, or try the full inverted row. Okay, there we have it. So loads of stuff you could do, maybe getting a bit of hamstrings in there. Get these about, I usually say 12 inches, a foot to 8 inches from the deck. Really good exercise here for isolating more hamstring or posterior chain. You can make sure they're nice and level, shoulders head back, hips up slightly, and we can work on some double hamstring activation. Nice and smooth release. We might do single leg to, again, test out their hip stability, their core stability. You've got all sorts of variations that you can do with these types of things, right? So we'll get a good video down the line.